And we're gonna his update on him is we're gonna do the paperwork and try to get him a medical hardship. We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to apply for a medical hardship for him. He's just not responding like we thought he would. He's having a hard time jumping. I think it's really tough for him. I know he's emotional just because he wants to play with Hugh and wants to play with Deshaun, but at the end of the day, he's got to make a decision for himself. And we talked with the doctors and compliance people, which we got great compliance people here at the university, and advised his mom and him on the how you do it in the format. So he'll apply for that, and he'll miss the rest of the season.
I know he's the guy that still is at a lot of practices, still gets involved, sits near you on the bench. Is that something that
that's like a major topic. I know he sits by. Here's the way I look at it. Ever since he's been a little kid, he's always been by me. Ever since last year when he played with us and he was sick, he sat by me. He's out now, and he's been around our program or around how we run our offense and the way we carry ourselves and the way we're supposed to act since he's been 7 or 8 years old at practices. When you see quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers and guys get hurt and don't play, they have headsets on. Cullen knows our program, our plays better than anybody, and he's a good talker, and he's able to help the other guys. The other guys that are sitting out, not so much the fact that they don't understand, but they haven't been around our program where they can help his other teammates, and I think that's going to be beneficial for us because there's been some things where we've wanted to take him not on trips and let him stay home and study, and our staff said, no, you got to take him. He's too helpful on the bench. So that's why he sits by me. Because he's another set of eyes, and he's able to help the guys because the guys go to him. Guys ask him questions because they know he knows what I want, and he's going to be very helpful, but he's got a lot of work to do to get healthy.
So how tough of a decision is it as a dad and as a coach?
Coaching-wise, I want him back because I think he can really help us. But dad-wise, I think you have to sit back and look at it. I think we all, as parents, want what's best for our children, and he really didn't have a really healthy year last year. And this way, it's a chance for him. He's already missed. Is this his 10th game? 11th game. So it's one of those deals where he missed 11 games. He probably wouldn't be 100% till 2 or 3 weeks down the road, and I just don't want to rush him because once I put him back into play at Utah State, if I have to play him, that's the second half of our season, Utah State, and he gets hurt again, that he's done. He's wasted a year. So,
Coach, can you talk about the application process? What exactly?
You just got to do a bunch. You have to do paperwork, and the doctors have to do some paperwork. So he'll keep getting observed. He'll keep going through rehab, but he's had a couple setbacks where we've tried to push him and try to get him back, and he's done a good job. And I've said this a number of times, and Nate Burney's pretty dang good. He's one of the best trainers in the country. So it's just a tough injury, and it's one of those things.
Does that decision actually not get made until going into what would be his 5th year?
No, he'll know in April.
Okay.
We'll know his eligibility-wise in April. The only way that it goes after his eligibility is up if it's a 6-year waiver. Thanks, Frank. You're on top of it. I knew you were.
Do you anticipate any issues?
With his ankle?
Well, just with the game.
No, I don't anticipate any issues. I hope he just doesn't have to have any other procedures or something. It doesn't come back around.